Hi, everyone. Welcome to Juntos with Cathy. This is our somewhat weekly show that we do here at the Sacramento Hispanic Chamber of Commerce to talk about different things that are going on in the community, bring out interesting people. But today we have something very special we want to do. As you can probably guess, behind me is my Christmas tree. So we are going to be talking about holiday shopping, and we wanted to tell you a little bit about a campaign that we're doing that we're hoping brings a little extra love to all our small businesses, in particular our Latina-owned businesses out here in the Sacramento region. So we're going to have two special guests, and we're going to talk about the campaign. We're going to talk about small business. And I'm going to be honest, I've got some props to show you of things that I've already purchased from small businesses that are going to be gifts for people that I know and love. I'm not going to tell you who because I wanted to be a surprise for them. So with that, we have Lilly, Wyatt, Cortes. Oh, what? I messed it up. Lilly, Cortes, Wyatt. You know, I always want to add Cortes in there because I think it's important to let people know. This is our Latina-owned business who has been handling all our PR and communications this past year. So I want to give her a shout out for that. So if you've seen extra media about us, stories being told, and felt like, wow, Sacramento Hispanic Chamber is just about everywhere, it's very much thanks to this person right here. So welcome, Lilly.
Thank you so much. And I just want to say that it's really not up to me. It's up to you because you guys, the Sacramento Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, you and Juan, and the promotora Jessie, as well as everyone that's behind the scenes, are the ones who deserve the kudos for all the hard work that you're doing. All I'm doing is sharing the good news that the chamber's putting together for the business community and the community overall, out so that the people can hear it. And I always tell everybody, you can have the most amazing business in the world, but if nobody knows about it, nobody will know about it. And the only and the best way for people to know about it is through communication, media, marketing, and, the like.
Well, that's perfect, Lilly. So it's great that you're here so we can talk about that a little bit more. And someone who knows very much about that is actually Julio Ortiz, who's here with us. And he is the owner of Gaspachos. And he's also one of our board members at the Sacramento Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. And I wanted to make sure that we had a small business perspective here so we could talk about what the holidays in particular mean, to shopping and to the local economy. So Julio, thank you for joining us. You are now considered a frequent guest on Juntos with Cathy. So we're really excited to have you here.
Thank you for having me. You're right. It's exciting. It's exciting to be back for sure. So thank you again. I appreciate it.
Well, I'm so glad that you are back. So with that, let's talk a little bit about this campaign that we have going on. So we've got this Shop Dine Latino, and it is our way of having a place for people to come and find out about the great businesses that are here in the Sacramento region, where they can find special items, services, products here during the holiday season. And so let's start with you, Julio. So tell us, right now it's December. In a regular year, let's pretend, regular year, not pandemic, anywhere in the thing. A lot of our businesses I know kind of depend on this last month, right? This might be the difference between ending in the black after the entire year. In this particular, month especially, what does it mean for you when people come and, come to your shop and order this great fruit that you have and coffee and baked goods? What does it mean for your business?
I'm confident, not just for myself, but every small business in the Sacramento region. It means the world. It means the difference between being able to do payroll, between being able to pay that rent, being able to pay that electricity bill. So it really matters. And, I hope that anyone out there right now, especially doing their Christmas shopping, it's a little intentional and decides to support a small business, because when you support a small business, you're supporting a family, a kid's education. And again, it could be something as basic as payroll, what have you. So, when I think about our business, is the ability to continue to generate jobs for future students, single moms, what have you, or someone who's supporting the entire family. So again, I think I cannot emphasize enough how critical it is that we are intentional about buying that. And, I'm confident you can find something for one of your loved ones with any of the small local businesses, whether it might be a gift card, because if it's something you don't need now, you're going to need it at some point. but that's the way to support today. So I'm hoping that most people coming out today, they stop by and ask. And, I think the beauty of being a small business too, we're always going to give you that attention that you deserve. And if you're not sure about something, I bet if you ask, hey, I'm looking for something for this occasion, we're going to find a way to make it work for you. And it absolutely makes a difference.
That's so great. And it means so much coming from you, Julio, because you're like, they're on the front line. So with that, Lilly, tell us a little bit about this campaign that we put together to kind of, help drive traffic to our small businesses.
Thank you, Cathy. Well, we remember back in September, September is National Hispanic Heritage Month. Mm-hmm. And we really wanted to get away from that and really remind people that Hispanic or Latino Heritage Month is year round. And so we're like, let's not really bring more attention to, thankfully we had a lot of attention at the Hispanic Chamber, and our businesses did also, to promote their businesses during that month, the month of September. But we thought, why don't we actually bring more business to our local Hispanic-owned business and minority-owned business in the Sacramento region in the month of December? Right after Thanksgiving, when people start shopping, why don't we let people know about all the Latino businesses that are not just in the Sacramento area, but also in Woodland, in Placer County. There's so many different areas that we cover in the Sacramento Hispanic Chamber of Commerce that we really want to bring light to those businesses. There's boutiques in Woodland that people have never heard of, downtown Woodland, that are owned by Latinas. So why don't we go support our Latinas instead of going to Macy's? It's easy. Why don't we go to Woodland and go check out their boutiques and support a small business? So this is, I think, an intro for anyone that's watching right now, to showcase a variety of businesses in Sacramento and in the greater Sacramento region.
That's so great, Lilly. And I'm so glad you said that because, as a chamber, we're actually a regional chamber. So our members are across the 6 counties, and we want to make sure that people realize that there are Latino-owned businesses across the region, and that you can find unique and interesting gifts. So I'm just going to give a short plug. I hope you guys don't mind. So one of the things, if you go down to Woodland and you go to Culture of Woodland, so I purchased this little nativity scene in a nopal, and I can tell you for sure that there are not that many. So this, when it goes to someone, they're going to know it's a special gift and it's unique, right? So there's not a lot of places you can get it. And I'm also supporting a small business that traveled all the way down to Mexico to pick these up. So yes, I could go to Mexico, but let's be honest, there's not a vacation in my life coming up anytime soon. So I appreciate that we have businesses that are traveling to do that.
Yes, absolutely.
I think that what you did too, Lilly, is you made sure that brick and mortar, but that there was also online, right? We have businesses that maybe only have an online presence, right? Mm-hmm. And so one of my other favorites is actually Viva Cosmetics. And so Latina-owned, business that sell makeup, and also Sacramento straight grad here, just like Julio. And I think they were on an entrepreneurship panel just a few weeks ago, talking about the work that they do and set. And so Julio, for you at Gaspachos, what kind of special things do you have going on for the holidays?
Yeah, we have a lot going on and a lot of good things. And, it's worth mentioning, aside from Gaspacho, next to it, we have our sister company, California Gold Flowers. So it's a good time of the year to say thank you, to acknowledge people that you love, not take it for granted, and simply, send flowers just because, right? We make it easy and painless. We offer delivery services. But with Gaspachos and in partnership, and I think you're going to be able to see our marketing, it's that time of the year to bring out a champagne bottle and also some chocolate strawberries to be able to partner, to pair it well and celebrate life. So we have anything you can think of, from edible arrangements, fruit arrangements, to those muffins that are baked by my sister, by the way, and they're just delicious. And so we have a ton of options. We have gift cards, we have shirts. Soon we're gonna have sweaters there, mugs, what have you. In every single order that you invest on us, it goes right back into the business, by the way. And so again, we have options. I'm confident you can find something with us, whether it might be on the flower shop or whether it might be at Gaspachos. So come on over.
And Julio, so, one of the things I think some of our business often forget is, and where would I go? Like, where are you located?
Yes, we are in Franklin Boulevard. We're at 5385 Franklin Boulevard, Suite L and Suite N. you'll find us. The beauty of that boulevard is that's also a lot other small shops that you probably never thought of, and you're gonna get hungry at some point. So there's a bunch of eateries around too, real good food at a real good price, and you're really making a difference, impacting all these people. So I recommend you come over physically to the store if you can, but if you're unable to, you can obviously go to the website. And again, you can buy stuff digitally. For us that we offer delivery services, you're like, Julio, can I just, or you can call us in. Hey, can I pick up some strawberries with chocolate on this date at this time? We're going to make it so easy for you that you're almost going to be like, wow, these guys are on top of their game. It should be simple, easy and simple for sure.
That's so wonderful, Julio. And I think you pointed out something really great, that when you come and see you, you're also going to see an array of businesses, out on Franklin Boulevard. You can spend the day out there. And this is kind of a big thing for me. Parking is really easy, right? Parking is usually right in front of the business. And so you're able to go in. Franklin Boulevard, on Northgate Boulevard, Del Paso, Mac Road, all these places that, once you travel there, parking is so easy that you'll just want to spend some time there, going to visit the businesses that are there. And I know that for me, one of my favorite things about these businesses that I go to is that they become friends. Yeah. When I go, a lot of the stuff that I show you is that originally it was something that caught my eye through some great marketing campaign or visual that, someone in the communications area, like Lilly, did. And then I got to know them and hear their story. And so I always tell people, when you go and buy something in a small business, it's great and it's unique. But let's be honest, is there an extra good feeling to knowing you're supporting your friend? Yeah. Is that about the way you guys feel too?
I feel that way, by the way. And I can tell you, looking back this year, we built so many relationships, and not just myself. Obviously, I'm happy to be lucky that I'm the head of this team, but the people working the front lines, they built so many good relationships, and we've been able to do things for people that they didn't think they could. And, we look back and say, wow, how cool has it been, despite of, again, the coronavirus and the adjustments we have been able to do, having to do. We really feel lucky and grateful that people continue to come back in and continue to support. And I agree, Cathy, aside from the fact that you won't have to worry about parking, and you won't have to worry about dealing with lines, but you'll probably sure realize the passion. Recently someone went in to the flower shop, and they made an effort to send us a message to tell us how much they appreciated Karina, who's one of our front staffers there, and she's one of our partners too. And she's like, you could tell the passion these people have. And I'm like, that is so cool. That at the end of the day, I think that's the beauty of going any small businesses. I know personally, when I go local, you could feel it. They give you the attention. They definitely make an extra effort, and they start telling you a little bit about how long they've been around, and you sense it. And that, I think it's super cool.
So you know what, Julio, I just want to let you know too. So Gracie over here has put in the comments that TikTok videos showcasing the fruit prep at Gaspachos are very cool too. So this is probably a good time to give you. You also just got something from TikTok, didn't you?
We did. We received a grant from TikTok, $5,000, and we're very lucky. And we managed to. So we have a couple people now on our marketing team. And obviously, get ready, because it's only going to get better. And we really enjoy. We have a lot of fun doing the TikToks and making a bunch of those, by the way. So I recommend people come out to our shop more often, because we often, to do the shooting, we create the product, and we either give it away or we give it almost at a fraction of the price, because we don't want it to go to waste. That's one thing that we don't do. And so we're having a lot of fun with that. I'm happy to hear that you guys are checking it out and checking out our platforms and our social media channels.
That's so great. That's also a good tip. I'm going to be looking for those a little bit more often myself than Julio. So Lilly, so Julio is like, they've invested in their marketing and video and taking advantage, I think, of a lot of things that people are unsure of, like how to delve into it. Like, what's your advice for someone that's like unsure of how to step into the next round to really kind of start marketing their business?
That is a really great question, and one that many small businesses don't really embark on, because they say, well, I have to run my business. What else can I do? I need to run my business. I need to be in the business. But one very important thing to do is to actually invest on it and create a marketing strategy The marketing is basically an umbrella with a lot of different tentacles, like with a lot of different ways that you can market. You have to really be strategic on how you want to really talk to your audience. Do you want to be on social? Do you want to be, and then which social? Do you want to promote in media? Do you want to, talk to your community members through the community organizations that are surrounding your business? So there's really a lot of different avenues that small businesses can take, but it's definitely something that they should include in their business plan. As Julio has witnessed, marketing can actually, pay off because more people will know about your business. But with the Shop and Dine Latino, we want to promote. If you guys are anywhere in the 7-county region, please sign up on our website, which is SHCHCC. So Sacramento Hispanic Chamber of Commerce.org. And right on the homepage, you're going to see the carousel that says Shop and Dine Latino. So all you have to do is sign up on that website, register your business, tell us what kind of offer do you want to have for the viewers that are watching right now. Do you want to give them at $5 off? Do you want to give them 10% off? When they mention the Sacramento Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. And what we really like, I think it would be a dream if we can just keep this campaign going so that more and more businesses register on the website. And when people actually look, they come visit Sacramento, they're looking for a place to eat. They're like, let me go check out the Sacramento Hispanic Sacramento Hispanic Chamber of Commerce to know which businesses are out there. It would be awesome if we as Latinos can support each other. Tell your, friends that have that, online business that is still selling jewelry, like register on the Chamber of Commerce so that more people will know about you. And yes, we would probably offer opportunities for members and for non-members. So that there's a lot of opportunity out there, right? With this campaign, we want to make sure that it's maybe an all-year campaign, but we definitely want to highlight and feature those Latino-owned businesses because we are emprendedores and we're like go-getters and passionate about what we do. I mean, I see Julio and how passionate he is. I never in my life thought that growing up in Morelia, I would have the Gaspachos. And my mom, Mom, there's we can have a gazpacho and it's so yummy. And one other thing that I am going to give kudos to Julio is because I always start my new year with juice cleanses and they're actually going to do a juice cleanse. So I'm going to sign up because my body feels just usually pretty yucky by the end of the year. So let me do a reset and a juice cleanse. So kudos to Julio. And really to anyone that's watching, please share this video with anyone you know. All over, we want to make sure that we have as many Latino-owned businesses signed up on this Shop and Dine Latino campaign.
I love that, Lilly. And yes, you know what? I often look at Julio and say, too, it's great that he has this niche to make sure that we have healthy eating within the Latino community, too. I know that that's one of his passions.
The thing is, after the holidays, tamales, right? Pozole, menudo. And we Latinos are so passionate about food and getting together with the family and having a good time that you do need a reset at the beginning of the year. It's like, even if you're consciously cautious about it, you're like, oh, I'm just gonna have a little bit of pie, a little bit, but still, at the end of the day, it's because that's what our time is about, right? Enjoying, having good time, and the thing is, you're gonna eat pozole probably 3 times a day.
Yeah,
so you're gonna need a reset. So come on over. We got the green juice, we got the citrus sunrise, the sunny California. Let's get you detox and let's get you taken care of because health is important, and obviously we gotta take care of each other too. So yeah.
Yes, that's true. That's so funny. Yeah, I was thinking, we do need tamas pozole because it's a really big pot. So you can't ever just make a cup. That's just not the way it works.
We don't do that. Yeah.
If I may add, Cathy, while we are, we want to make sure that we support our brick and mortar and our online businesses like the restaurants and, the boutiques, so on and so forth. We also want to acknowledge all the service businesses, like all of the people that own cleaning service companies and the people that are out in the fields, supporting and providing us service. To the viewers out there, give them an extra tip this year. They've worked so hard. I know that this year I gave an extra tip to the people that can help me clean up my office because I'm like, you guys work so hard and you kept me safe. You always had your mask on when you came to clean and you always just leave the house and the office just in tip-top shape. So, there's a lot of business owners that are providing a service. I'm one of them, so I'm not telling you to tip me, but like there are so many people out there that are working, leading their own businesses, but they basically are providing a service. They are also business owners, are working really hard, they're paying their taxes. But again, Shop and Dine Latino, let's support all of our Latino owned businesses.
Lilly, I'm so glad you said that, because I was actually going to segue, because I'm just going to point out it because I spent a little extra time because I wanted to make sure I gave her a shout out too. And that's my hairdresser, right? Because in the past couple of years, let's be honest, a lot of the actual service there in that industry, they did have to close down for a very long time. And I'm so proud of her that, she's still, moving forward, did all the extras to make sure her salon was safe, as you said, to go through it. And that would be Medea over at Image Salon over at the Pavilions. So we've got people like that. Me Beauty Wax, which is a Latina-owned business that during this past year, they started off on a sublet. Now they have their own space. So I also want to talk about there's a lot of growth that happened in our businesses this past year too. And we want to be supportive of that. But certainly our service ones, our hairstylists, like I said, the Beauty Wax that takes care of your facials there, our landscapers, our gardeners. There's a lot of people that are doing work with us. And exactly what you said, this is a good time to show that extra appreciation, so, as you can, if you're, able to give them an extra tip, extra tootie, they're supporting their families. And let's be honest, they're making life a little easier for you too, right?
Absolutely.
We've got like everyone going, our dog groomers, our Latina-owned business that takes care of it. There's so much in every business. You're going to find someone that you can really support that becomes a part of your extended family that's making your life easier. So with Lilly, please make sure as you can to, support them, give them that extra thank you, realize that the most valuable thing is time, and they're giving you time back. So whatever you can give them is going to be certainly appreciated. So Lilly, thank you so much, for sharing that and saying that. It's good for us to remember that.
So remember, everybody that is watching, visit our website, which is sachcc.org, and then /Shop and Dine Latino. Share it with everybody that that has a service business, a shop, an online business. We want to see you guys register so that more and more people know about your business. And then they can, support it by visiting your whatever you do, your website, your social media, or your store.
I think we should also point out, Lilly, that along with registering, we're promoting this site actively, right? So they don't have to do anything once you register. We're taking it on to make sure through our social media that we are sending people to this site to look for you. Anyone that calls us and is looking for a business, we're going to that site and referring people to. So really, we want to be an extension of your holiday marketing. I think that's the best way to put it. Right, Lilly?
I think that's absolutely right. Think of us as an extension of your holiday marketing. And I mean, it's only December 16th. You know that there's a lot of people out there that procrastinate and wait until their last minute to go shopping. So if you're not listed on the website, they're not going to know about you. So go ahead and list yourself in there, so that people know about the offers that you have, and maybe get some last minute ideas. Sometimes I'm like, what should I give to so-and-so? And if I, like Colores, I can go there and just get the different thing that I will not find anywhere else.
And worth mentioning, by the way, Cathy, especially from my small business perspective, right? Because we're so busy, we're either baking, we're either cooking, we're either cleaning, we're either talking. It's just nonstop, right? And so I think it's worth highlighting that it's free marketing, and you might invest 5-10 minutes of your time, and you don't have to pay nothing other than that. And you didn't never know who might go into the site, and it might be a total different type of crowd that you're used to, or demographics that you didn't even think about. I know I've been lucky enough on those type of scenarios where I never thought of anything of it. I mean, I really go onto some things expecting zero return, and anything, even if it's a small sale, it's already a plus, right? So it already paid off that 5-10 minutes that I invested. So I think, again, hopefully if you're running a business out there, whatever that might, and even that service, by the way, because even you could own a service, right? And you can sell gift cards. So might not need it now, but you can sell that gift card, and people might be able to intentionally support you. And again, you just never know who's going to go into that site and buy gift cards, because there's a lot of people that care, and they really care supporting us, the people that make a difference out there. So yeah.
Definitely, Julio, and I think that's so important, to add, and it's especially coming from you, the small business owner, to let everyone know it's just a small amount of your time could yield big rewards. And we also want to let you know that this is for all Latino, Latina, Latinx, Hispanic-owned businesses out there. We're not limiting it to members only. We are expanding it out because we really want to make sure, especially during this season, that we're letting people know about you, that you exist, and that we want to send people your way. So don't worry about that part. We do hope you'll become a member later in the year, but we want to let you know that this time we're opening up to everyone. So it's definitely up to you to take advantage of that. And then, as always, the time goes by so fast, especially when you're with friends. So I do want to, share just a couple of small things. So as you're going out, we said all the great things about going out to support our small businesses. They are, wonderful and unique and have so much to offer. Also, keep in mind, though, there is still a labor shortage. So when you're out there, just enjoy and, be a little patient because everyone's, working really hard to make sure they get everything for you. As of yesterday, there is the mask mandate has come back, whether you are vaccinated or not, to wear indoors unless you're actively eating and drinking. So, please follow that. Make it easier on the small business owners. They just want to do everything they can to give you a good experience. But this is, through the state of California, and they're just trying to keep you safe. So I just want to really make sure that we know that and we realize that the small business owner is there just to provide you the service, product, resource, and just, really wants you to have a great experience. So with that, any last words from you, Julio or Lilly?
Go ahead, Julio. You go first.
Well, I just want to thank you once again, and I want to make definitely an acknowledgement of the chamber for the support. And I'm going to assume that this might be your last live for the year. I want to wish everyone a very happy holidays. And once again, be intentional about supporting local and small businesses. They do matter. They do make a difference. And where you put your money, it's really a reinvestment back in the community. So we, on behalf of Gaspachos, the flower shop, the whole team is very grateful for all of you, including obviously Lilly has been fantastic on the marketing efforts. And so we hope that next year is nothing but great. And we look forward to an amazing 2022.
Great. Thank you, Julio. Lilly?
Absolutely. I echo what Julio said. I'm so proud of the Hispanic Latino community here in the Sacramento region. The members have been amazing. All the events that we've had at the chamber have been fantastic. And I love, the level of elevation that they had this year. The coverage that we've had from our media partners was super grateful. And there's nothing but going up from here. So let's keep going up. Let's keep supporting our small minority-owned businesses, specifically our Latino-owned businesses, and let's show. The theme in our last awards, which were the Estrella Awards, were Unstoppable Latinas. Well, let's show that we are unstoppable Latinos y Latinas, and whatever Hispanic people, whatever you want to call it. But we are a big percentage of the population here in Sacramento County. Let's showcase that we are in leadership positions, that we are those business owners that are changing the narrative of the economic landscape of the Latino community here. For those that are, promote education, just promote entrepreneurship and promote leadership is super important for us to do in our community. And to everybody, Feliz Navidad and a really amazing, happy, healthy 2022, and hopefully we can beat this pandemic.
Well, thank you too for joining me today for Juntos with Cathy. As you can tell, we're super passionate about our small businesses, our Latina-owned businesses. I like to say here at the Sacramento Hispanic Chamber, when we say shop small, shop local, shop Latino, shop Latina, it's not just a tagline. We live by it. So we are doing everything we can to support you and your business, and we hope that everyone else does the same. So with that, this is my last show for 2021. We are going to be looking for an even brighter season 2. We're calling it season 2. Juntos with Cathy, and we've got some great lineup already set up for the coming year. Thank you for everyone that has joined us every week to meet the people that are here in Sacramento, making a difference, making it better, and making it a better place for all of us. I really appreciate the time and effort that everyone does to make our community that's vibrant and exciting and just a wonderful place to be. And I'm so proud to be a part of it. I'm going to take this time for everyone listening. I want to thank my team. I have an amazing team here at the Sacramento Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Juan Novello is our VP. He's always doing incredible work. Our boards, both on the foundation and the chamber, Julio, who you met, is indicative of everyone there. They're volunteers who are giving their time, their energy, their guidance to make sure that we're an organization that continues to thrive and to be of service to our community. We've got Jesse, our promotora, Alma, and David, who've been overseeing our Emprende program and our technical assistants. Marilyn and her team, Lee and Sakai, our accounting firm, and my internal team of CRLs that we've had this year, Jenny and Gracie and Marty. We've just had an incredible amount of people that are behind the scenes doing all the work that we do, again, because we just want to be of service, because we know the Latino community, our Latina community, it is making an impact here in the Sacramento region, and we're just here to tell your stories. So with that, have a wonderful day, a Feliz Navidad y Próspero Año Nuevo, and we will see you in 2022. Thanks so much.